Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to the installation guide for the brand new Fanurex Overhaul version 2.3. In this video, I will walk you through how to install this standalone version of the game step by step. The process is actually quite straightforward this time around, and that's mainly because, unlike the previous updates, this one is all in one. This means you don't need to mess around with 2.0, 2.1 or 2.2 updates. Just grab version 2.3, install it, and you're good to go. But before we jump into the actual installation steps, let me quickly explain a few things for context, especially for those of you who never played Fanurex before. So first, what exactly is Fanurex Overhaul? See, Fanurex is a standalone, ultra-modded version of Football Live 25. That means you don't need to install the base Football Live game separately. It's already included here. Think of Fanurex as a supercharged edition of Football Live. It builds on the base game of Football Live 25 and Mega Patch 3. Then it goes further with custom stadiums, its own gameplay mode, and a whole bunch of immersion-focused features. If you are into simulation-style football, especially with manual controls, this pack is a great option. Now I have some heads up for you. It's massive in terms of file size. The download itself is around 300 GB, and once you install it, it takes up 409 GB on your hard drive. I know it's a lot, but the thing is, you get like 450 stadiums and stuff like that. Any mod you can basically think of is packed here in one package. Of course, you can trim it down later by deleting some stadiums or extra mods, but yeah, Fanurex packs pretty much everything, so expect it to be heavy no matter what. And hey, if you don't have that kind of space for one game, no need to complain in comment section, just go for Mega Patch 3. Now, maybe you're hearing about Football Live for the very first time. So, what is it? It's basically an unofficial version of Pro Evolution Soccer 2021. Pro Evo 21 was already a solid base of a game, but the modding community turned it into something special. The problem is that Pro Evo 21 was taken down by Konami when company switched to that shitty business model they have with eFootball games right now. Right now, if you want Pro Evolution Soccer 21 on Steam, you are stuck buying from unofficial sources because you cannot buy it normally on Steam. And yeah, those keys can go for ridiculous amounts, just like for like $1,000, which is just insane. But I know a store that's way more reasonable in prices. You can get Steam accounts with the full or light versions of Pro Evolution Soccer 21 for quite decent prices. The light version actually works very good here. I've got a guide on my channel showing you how to unlock the full game from the light version, so check it out. Oh, and unlike sketchy sites, this one's reliable. I've been using it for months for all the Pro Evo games and FIFA titles. No issues, no account recalls. So check it out, link in the video description. Now, if you don't want to deal with buying Pro Evo 21 at all, just go with Football Live 25. It's basically the same engine, just less compatibility when it comes to available mods. And that's where Fanurex comes in, offering you an easy to install, heavily modded, ready to play version of the game. Alright, with all that context out of the way, let's get into the actual installation process of Fanurex Overhaul version 2.3. First things first, head over to Fanurex Discord server. That's where you will find the download link. Files are hosted on GoFile, which is decent service, but not the fastest one on its own. And you will need to download about 305 GB of data, so yeah, brace yourself. Now, I highly recommend using JDownloader too. Trust me on this one, trying to download everything manually from GoFile is like trying to empty a pool with a spoon. GoFile limits you to downloading one file at a time at snail speed, like 7 to 10 megabytes per second. And with JDownloader, I was getting like 90 to 110 megabytes per second, and it downloads all files in parallel. The process is quite simple here. Just launch JDownloader, copy the GoFile link, and boom, it should show up automatically in the link grabber tab of the application. Then you just have to hit Start Downloads and let it do its thing. By default, JDownloader will try to extract the files after downloading, and if you want to avoid that, go into the settings and disable Archive Extractor. It's totally optional, but personally I like to handle the extraction process manually, especially with such huge files. Alright, once all the files are downloaded on your computer, extract the archives using WinRAR. You can extract the game to an SSD, HDD, or even an external drive. Really, Fanurex doesn't really care where it lives. But keep in mind that this is 400GB beast after unpacking, right? And extraction will take some time. On a good SSD, it might be done in few minutes, but on my HDD, it took about 3 hours to extract files. So yeah, go grab a coffee or 5. Once the files are extracted, you're almost done. The cool thing is that you don't have to install the game on your computer. It's already pre-installed. But before you fire it up, there are a few things we need to tweak to make sure it works properly. So the next thing we're gonna do is fixing your rosters, so you're not stuck with some outdated teams. First, go to your Documents folder. Look for the folder called Konami and delete the existing edit file in 2025 folder. If that folder doesn't exist there, don't worry, just launch the game once. It will automatically create the necessary directories after you hit the main menu of the game. Got the folder? Great. Now you want to paste the new edit file from the version 2.3 squad database. It should go inside the save folder under 2025. Got it? Great. Now we gotta tell the launcher where your game is actually located on your computer. Go to your main game folder where you extracted Fanurex, right-click the FSRO version 2.3 BAT file and choose Edit. This should open Notepad window or some other text editor application. You will see here 2 lines of text pointing to a file path. We're gonna replace those with the path to your own game folder. How do you know what's the path of your folder? Well, to get that, go to the Windows Explorer where you extracted the game. Click the address bar at the top and copy it as text. Then paste it into Notepad, replacing the default paths just like I did on the screen. Be careful here, formatting really matters. Use quotation marks around the path, no extra slashes at the end, and just follow the format already used as you can see on my screen. Once it's done, save the file and you're good to go with the launcher. But say you want to make your life easier and have a shortcut. Well, easy thing. Right-click the BAT file and select Send to Desktop to create a shortcut. Then right-click that shortcut, go into Properties and set it to run as administrator. That's it. Now you can launch the game with one click, no digging through folders every single time. Alright, next thing we're gonna do is launch the game. When the game boots and you see text at the top mentioning Reshade, that means the Reshade is working. See, Reshade is a program that adds advanced filters on your game's image, making it look better. What you want to do here is press the home key to open the Reshade menu. If a tutorial pops up, just skip it, we've got better things to do. Now choose a preset. I personally use my own football-focused Reshade preset, link is in the video description, but for this tutorial I will show you how to set it up with the default Fanurex preset options. From Fanurex presets, I like the natural V3 one. It gives a nice balanced look. If you set it on and you get an error about missing effects or textures, don't panic, that just means that the Reshade program doesn't just know yet where to find the shader files on your computer. No problem, let's fix that. Click the Settings tab. Under the Effect Search Path, delete whatever is there, then click the plus sign and point it to the Reshade Shaders/Shaders folder on your computer. Do the same for Texture Search Path, this time pointing to Reshade Shaders/Textures. That Reshade Shaders folder should have come with the Fanurex files. Once paths are set, reload the preset. I've got my shortcut bound to the delete key, but yours might be different, so check it out. And then enable performance mode at the bottom so the game is running quite smoothly. Alright, now we are done with Reshade. If the game launches in windowed mode with wrong resolution, or maybe your controller isn't working, no worries, we're gonna fix that. Close the game and go to your game folder and run the mysterious settings.exe. Here you can switch to full screen. I also recommend keeping vsync off in here. If you get screen tearing while playing the game, I highly recommend that you enable vsync via your GPU settings instead. So like if you have NVIDIA, go to your control panel and there set vsync on for this game. Next, head to the controller tab. If X input mode doesn't recognize your controller, switch to direct input and select your controller from the list. A good test is to press a few buttons here to make sure it's responding. Works good? Great. Hit OK and you're all set. Oh, and if you want better visuals in the game and have an NVIDIA graphics card, I've got separate video for that. And that's it. Fanurex version 2.3 is installed and ready to roll. Look, I know downloading 305GB and unpacking 400GB sounds brutal. And yeah, that part will eat a few hours of your lifetime. But it's not complicated. Most of it is just waiting. Once the files were extracted on my end, the actual setup, well, it took like 5 minutes when you know what you do. So if you follow along, you should have no problems. And if you found this video helpful, do me a favor and drop a like. And make sure to subscribe for more football gaming content. Anyway, that's all from me in this one. Thanks for your time, and I'll see you in the next one.